I used to be the biggest Owl City stan that you can imagine in life.
So here's the thing.
Okay, hey guys, I'm back, and today I'm going to be doing a video about 20 random and kind of interesting facts about me, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little strange, so maybe this will be entertaining for y'all. We'll see. Before we get into it, go ahead and turn on my post notifications and subscribe. I'll give you a second to do that. Okay, let's get into it. So number one, I said 20, right? I don't know. I think I said 20. So number one, I cannot reach my hand inside of couches or thrift store purses, and I'll explain. I don't know what it is, but I feel like a couch is just an unknown abyss of things that are forgotten, and for me that translates into dust and crust and things getting under my nails, and the thought of it makes me want to freak out. I cannot reach into something that I don't know. If you reach into a couch, like, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know. People drop all kind of stuff in couches. If you move a couch cushion, there could be like a chip under it. It's very unpredictable, very not for me. That's not the kind of surprise that I like. Thrift store purses kind of have the same appeal to me, only because, and I love the thrift store, but a purse, no, because I just feel like you don't know what was in it. It's not like a shirt or pants. It's like something that could carry other things. If something drops in a couch, it belongs to the couch. Okay, number two. I got in trouble a lot in school as a child. And I guess like if you really know me, you know that. But like as in my older age or whatever, I mean, I'm not old, but in my like older years of school, I did not get in trouble at all. As a matter of fact, like from 8th grade on up, I was like model star student. I just never did anything. But from 7th grade on down, I was getting in trouble all the time. I could not stop talking. I was always like wanting to play. All of 5th grade, my desk was in a corner facing the lockers. So to learn, I would have to turn around like this. And I remember my mom came in and she was like,
You wanna spend the whole year like this? That's how you wanna spend your year?
and I was like, I don't care. I was also really passive aggressive. I still am. I got suspended in 1st grade for this like note that I wrote, and it wasn't even me. That's a story from another day, but it was not even me. I remember this one time in 1st grade where for some reason I was supposed to go to the office and I did not want to go. It's because I was getting in trouble and I did not want to go. And I have an extremely vivid memory, it has never changed, of looking at the ceiling like on the way to the office because they were dragging me by my legs. So they were like pulling me. I went to a Christian private school when I was younger, so like all kind of stuff could fly there that would never fly in public school. Okay, number 3, I don't eat shellfish or pork. Growing up, it was a religious thing, but I feel like now it's more of just like I'm so used to it that I just don't eat it. I'll probably never consistently eat pork because pork just looks disgusting. It smells disgusting. Like, what's funny is like sometimes bacon can look good, but like if I smell like a house full of bacon, I think I'll gag. Like shellfish, I would like to try some crab legs at some point, so. Okay, number 4, I used to be the biggest Owl City stan that you can imagine in life. I know every song that this man has ever made. I know every single song. But you know what? Like, I'm not obnoxious about it. Like, if you say that Fireflies is your favorite song, that is very much valid, okay? Fireflies is a bop. I don't care what anybody says. But I do have to admit that Hello Seattle, Honey in the Bee, and Saltwater Room hit kind of different, not gonna lie. But like, if Fireflies is your favorite, like that's top 5 for me too.
Don't honey, I'm a chickadee in love with the sky, but it's clearly not a lot to crow about.
Honey and the Bee hits different, okay? Yeah, look, y'all don't know. Okay, number 5. I've always wanted to be a mermaid, and there are parts of me that believe they're real, but like not in a funny or joking way. Like actually hear me out. I'm like not joking about this at all. So, oh, excuse me. Wanting to be a mermaid, like okay, like every kid, like every little kid, like if you like mermaids, wants to be a mermaid. We all watched H2O with Emma, Ricky, and Clear. Like people have debunked the existence of mermaids for forever, and I get it. The stuff that they use is factual. But there's just something in me. There's something in me that won't say no, they don't exist. Like I don't know what it is. When I think about how undiscovered the ocean is, I feel like nobody can just be like, no, they don't exist. I feel like we just don't know. I don't think they look like how they're portrayed in the movies or in H2O. Like they're probably not beautiful and they probably don't have long hair, but Okay, number 6, I'm actually scarily good at imitating people, and it's like something I get from my family. My whole mom's side of the family is so good at imitations that we will like sit around and imitate like people around us, will imitate each other. That's like my party trick. Okay, number 7, when I'm learning something new or getting nervous about something, I flick my fingers like this. I don't even know when I discovered that I do this, and I don't even know if like it's something that I've been doing since I was a child. I think it's maybe a comfort thing. It's like, I don't know, maybe it makes me feel like at peace. I don't know. Okay, number 8, I lucid dream often, but I only have a certain amount of time, and this has proven to be true. My lower back is twitching, and that is like so annoying. Oh, I know why. Yesterday I was trying to pull an arabesque, and I don't have that much back strength, so that makes a lot of sense. There's something online where you can like practice lucid dreaming or like figure out how to make it like easier or longer, and probably I need to do that. Oh, number 9, this one is weird. As a child, I had a recurring dream of me and my sister leaving our cousin Jalen and Jada's house, getting in the car in the back seat without my mom, and the car just rolling. And that was a dream I had often. Okay, there is a specific smell in life that will always make me gag, and me and my sister have named it the waffle smell. And I think we only named it that because waffle is a breakfast food, and this smell tends to come around breakfast. But what's really funny is waffles don't give off the waffle smell, but pancakes do. I don't know how to explain that. Oh my gosh, thinking about it makes me want to throw up. Okay, number 11, I watch reruns of everything all day long, and I never get tired. I've watched Sweet Life of Zach and Cody over again. I watched Sweet Life on Deck over again. I just watch reruns of everything. Anything that I've ever seen, I'll watch it again and again. It won't make me tired. I have no problem with repeats. Same thing with music. If I listen to a song, I can listen to it on loop, and it'll never bug me. You know, shout out to people who can find something new in something old, because that's what that is, really. Number 12, I have a really obsessive personality, which partly explains why I watch reruns of stuff. If I like something, I don't know how to not take it to the extreme. It gets to the point where like, I will do something until I'm sick of it because I just get obsessed. Like, for example, I still love fettuccine alfredo, whew. But there was a period of time where I was obsessed with it, so I was ordering it like every single day. It was like specifically Olive Garden fettuccine alfredo, and I was ordering it at all times. Like, I was obsessed with kimchi ramen, kimchi flavored ramen, so I was eating that every single day. As a matter of fact, there was a time where it was out of stock, and I deep dove on the internet just to see if I could find it online. Number 13, I can't drink hot coffee at all, and this is actually a result of my obsessive personality. I'm not gonna say I haven't drank hot coffee like since I was younger, but like, I'm telling you, it's very hard for me. I love iced coffee, but when I was younger, it was like one summer we were staying with my grandma because when we moved to Atlanta, we would like to come down to Alabama for summers. And all day long, I had Pop-Tarts, salt and vinegar chips, and I think Reese's Puffs. I ate that the whole day, and I kept drinking hot coffee all day. So at like 3 a.m., I decided I wanted more hot coffee, so I made some, and I drank it. I couldn't even finish the whole thing. I felt the sickest that I've ever felt in a long time. Honestly, so sick, like worse than like any hangover anybody could ever have. Sometimes at my job, they have coffee. Oh, I was supposed to bring a lady coffee at work yesterday. Brought it to her. Oh, 14. This is just a string of obsessive things. I obsess over my nails a lot. I clip them a lot. I file them a lot. I'll show y'all. This is the little kit that I carry around in my purse, and it has fingernail clipper, nail file. I use these tweezers sometimes, but not really, but these are my main squeezes. If my nail breaks and I'm in public, and it's not even a thing of like, oh my gosh, I broke a nail, like I can't even, first of all, that whole trope of like the girl who's like so like sad because she broke her nail, I think that's really just an ugly symptom of patriarchy to make women look weak and irrational, but I'm not gonna go there right now. It's more of an obsessive thing. I don't like the feeling of a jagged edge. It's like a sensory thing. It really messes me up. And to see them look uneven also messes me up. Oh, number 15. I think when I was a child, even now, I think I had OCD, and I think, I think I have it, and I think I went undiagnosed. And even my mom has told me that she thinks this. I know people are not supposed to self-diagnose themselves with things, but this is not just me being like, oh, I'm like super clean, I have OCD. Oh, like, you know, this has to go right here so I have OCD. No, like, there are things that I would do that would like get in the way of everyday life. For example, when I was younger, and I'm still kind of this way about balance, I just think it manifests itself differently. I would all day long be making a low sound and a high sound. And to explain it, I had to make a high sound to balance out the low sound and a low sound to balance out the high sound all day long, and I couldn't stop. So I would be like this all day. I couldn't stop it. There was nothing I could do to make it stop. I just felt like I had to. I felt it was like a cycle. I felt like I had to. Oh my gosh, there's so many examples. Also with my elbows, let's say something brushed up against my elbow, I would have to brush up the other elbow against the same thing, but then it would feel unbalanced, so I would keep doing it. So just imagine a kid standing in one spot and they're still brushing their elbow up against something, or it had to be an even number. So I would do it until I would get to 10, but then 10 wouldn't be enough, and I would do it till I would get to 20, and it was a whole mess. Another one, my socks and my shoes. That was also a sensory thing. If I would put my foot in my shoe and my sock felt crumpled in any way, I would take it out, fix it, put it back in, take it, and I would keep doing that. Like, my mom's getting annoyed with me, it's time to leave to go to school, but I'm like getting frustrated because my sock doesn't feel right in my shoe, and I could not get over it. And then we would get in the car, because I used to go to a like I said, Christian private school when I was younger, and we had uniforms, and whenever I would wear the pants, I didn't like how they would like arch upwards. So I'd be in the car brushing my feet up against each other because my socks don't feel right, and pushing down the arch in my pants, and also on the brink of tears, about to cry because nothing, like I would literally be like there were a million things that got in the way of everything, and that frustrated me so bad as a child. Like I remember the feeling, almost like I'm feeling in my chest. I remember the feeling of frustration, and it was awful. And I also felt like nobody understood. I also felt like everybody just thought that I was making a big deal, or everybody just thought that, you know, I was being extra. But no, I was actually freaking out. Number 16, I make beats all day long with my teeth and my nails. I feel like most of the time that I'm idle, it happens without me even knowing it. It's like, what's that called? Like, it's like involuntary, but all day long, and I make the same beat. I don't know where I got it from, but I make that same beat with my nails and the same beat with my teeth, and I do it all day long. And no one knows that I'm making beats. Number 17, I never learned 6th grade math. Ever. I talked every single day of 6th grade math, to where like to this day I struggle with 6th grade math concept. There's this thing called the IB program, and when you're in 8th grade, like they send certain students to try out for it. They sent me to try out for it, and there's like an interview, there's like all kind of stuff, and there's a testing portion. The testing portion was 6th grade math. I literally got to the test, I'm like,
Oh no, this is 6th grade math.
I told my mom after, I was like, Mom, it was 6th grade math. Like, I didn't know it. And I didn't get into IB program, but that was a good thing because then I went to a performing arts school. So who knows if I would have been a dancer if I learned 6th grade math. Things to think about. Number 18, just kind of a fun one. For anyone who didn't know me before they saw me on YouTube, or didn't know me before a few years ago, I used to have hair. I have not had short hair for that long. It's only been like 3 years. I'll probably put some pictures on the screen for y'all so y'all can see, because I don't even recognize myself. Number 19, I don't like flowers, and I think they're stinky. I actually put effort into trying to see why people like them, because people say that flowers smell good, and anytime somebody has flowers, I try to like see the good in them. Like they all smell bad to me. They all smell like bitter and dirt. They smell like bitter, stinky dirt, and I can't get over it. Okay, number 20, the last and final one. I wrote down, I can see the future, but let me just explain it a little bit better. It's more so what I can't see. So I'm not gonna say that I predicted coronavirus because it doesn't make any sense, but I knew that I couldn't see the end of my senior year, if that makes any sense. There was a lot that was supposed to happen at the end of my senior year. I never saw it happening. And I have this thing, and I've told my mom this before, there'd be like so many things that would be supposed to happen. And if I couldn't see it, it would not happen, I'm telling you. You could also say like, oh no, like you're making that happen. Like whenever you think a certain way, like you have power over it. And you know, if you don't think it's gonna happen, then it's not gonna happen because you don't have like faith in yourself or blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about things that are out of my control, like someone else taking a trip, somebody else saying they're gonna go here, they're gonna go there. If I can't see it in my head, it's not gonna happen. And I'm telling you, it's always happened that way, where people have been like, oh, I never did such and such. And I'm like, I never saw you doing such and such. I knew it. Or like I said, the end of my senior year, I didn't see it happening past a certain point. Like after a certain point, everything else after that was blank, and here we are today. But that is all the facts. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Like this video if you want to, share this video if you want to, subscribe to me if you want to, comment things that you would like to see for fun, for not fun. I don't know what you guys like. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This video is gonna be put out on a Monday, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.